Welcome to Second Take, the show that focuses on the issues behind the news. Mining Weekly editor Martin Creamer joins me today to unpack the latest news in the mining industry. Welcome, Martin.
Thanks, Ashley.
Now, can you tell us about African Rainbow Minerals' new narrow-reef boring technology?
Yes, this is really fantastic that, we have got a lot of new technology coming through. African Rainbow Minerals has been working for decades on these technologies, but they're coming through just at the right time. And one of them is the narrow-reef boring technology. Now, boring is something that the world has known about for a long time. You get tunnel boring, but not in, small, narrow deposits in underground mines. So what they've done is that they've got the people who are specialists in this and South Africans to work on a technology that first of all gets you to that reserve through tunnel boring. Okay, but that's not where you get your revenue from. But then it enables you to put in this new technology that will just bring out the value and not all the waste. And this could be a massive game changer for a Bokoni mine, for instance, which is their mine. And so it's going to be introduced by January, which is fantastic.
Now, there is a strong belief that South Africa can return to being a global ferroalloy hub.
This has also come through from decades of technology development by African Rainbow Minerals, which is headed by Dr. Patrice Motsepe. And so what they have really reached such an important point now, where partners are coming in to make sure that this is commercialized. And the big partnership now has been between Glencore, South African Operations, and African Rainbow Minerals, just to get it over this last stretch so that people are confident that when they retrofit this, it's going to bring them down the cost curve dramatically. They're definitely going to use less electricity, and they can turn what they're doing green because it doesn't need that much electricity. You can then rely on renewables to power it.
And lastly, tell us about Exxaro uplifting small businesses, schools, post-mining communities, farming, and more.
This was incredible. Yesterday, they presented their financial results and some stunning 37% increase in their coal exports and some good wind energy that they're generating. But along the line, they said, we committed to socio-economic development. This is so important in South Africa at the moment. You have to do something extra if you're a big company. This is a company listed on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. It's a black-controlled company. And here you've got them working incredibly on socio-economic development. In education, schools going up, a whole lot of teachers benefiting from the way they're developing this. The land they've got, doing agricultural ventures across broad space, and every inclusive attitude has been enhanced here. I know that people are saying we mustn't go for this inclusive attitude, but in South Africa we do. And it's such an important thing that I'm quite amazed at the various projects that they've moved forward and that they're still continuing to do, which cost them like 2.1 billion. But it shows you that if these companies set their minds to do socio-economic development, it can really move people into small business. A lot of the small business they've created, SMMEs, in 500 of them, so it's not small activity, it's wide-ranging. And it's so good that our companies that are listed on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange will be able to concentrate on this sort of thing at this time, when you need to reach out. The private sector, the public sector need to reach out because you can see the budget's tight and all sorts of changes are having to be made. But if companies are doing this, it helps a lot.
Thanks for speaking with us, Martin.
Thank you, Sashni.
That's it for today. Join us again next week for more news analysis on the local and global mining industries. Don't forget to listen to the audio version of our Mining Weekly daily email newsletter.